Manipulation is not love. When we say things like, "If you're not jealous, it's not true love," or "If he really loves me, he doesn't need to spend time with others," or "Love means you have to guess what the other person wants and needs," then we end up creating unfair and degrading situations to maintain a romantic bond that most of the time is not genuine. It's about manipulation. Love, like almost everything else in life, must be learned. And sometimes we learn it the wrong way. The romantic and illusory idea of love that is popular these days does nothing to help a romantic relationship along. The values of healthy romantic relationships are the complete opposite of the values of passionate all-or-nothing love. Love is one of the world's most powerful emotions, and each person adds their own personal characteristics to it, as well as ideas that are not always completely true. Many problems in relationships stem from very unrealistic romantic demands on the relationship and on one's partner. These distorted ideas about passionate love can compromise the relationship even when the parties are a good match. Upsetting emotions and toxic relationships have been identified as risk factors in disease. Daniel Goleman. Characteristics of manipulation. It is manipulation when one person exercises control over another's behavior. To do this, they use persuasive techniques to remove or influence the other person's sense of judgment. Mental manipulation can be a special form of selfishness. Manipulators will often shamelessly use their partners with the narcissistic goal of gaining more power or getting what they want. They may also use lies, seduction, or even coercion through threats to weaken the victim. Manipulative people design situations that will make other people's behavior work to their own advantage. If they are really good at it, the person they are manipulating may not even understand that they are being played with. The people most likely to be victims of manipulation by their partners tend to have low self-esteem. They may carry around feelings of guilt and inferiority. Outside things that can affect the effectiveness of the manipulation include the loss of a loved one, a breakup, divorce, and job loss. Love does not understand manipulation. How to recognize a manipulator. Knowing how to recognize a manipulator will save you a lot of frustration in your daily life. If your partner can't stand being told no, and if you notice that they don't react the way they normally do or even completely lose control when you resist their attempts at persuasion, this is a sign that they cannot bear not to have influence over one. People who manipulate their partners love to show their strength and skill and are rarely shy. They tend to blame others when they don't get what they want. They don't care about what they can offer or how they can help other people. Instead, they are constantly self-focused and don't seem to know the meaning of the word reciprocity. They always talk about themselves. And if they ever ask how you are or if you need anything, they are not genuinely interested. You'll also notice that when you give in to them, they don't just stop thanking you, but they also want more and more. These people tend to be very insecure, but they try to present themselves as the opposite, using self-centered and domineering attitudes to hide their fears. Realizing that you are being manipulated. The first step to correcting a manipulative situation is to become aware that you are being manipulated. Realizing that you are being manipulated by someone you love into becoming their puppet can bring up a lot of emotions. There are different ways to solve this problem. One way would be to end the relationship if you cannot get your partner to change their behavior. Another option is to teach them to ask for things directly, rather than indirectly trying to get someone to see their point of view without showing their true feelings. Interestingly, people who need to control others can't even control themselves.